Welcome to this comprehensive deep dive into C-sharp methods, a cornerstone concept for every aspiring developer. At its core, a method is a self-contained block of code designed to perform a specific task, much like a mini-program within your larger application. Methods are fundamental for promoting code reusability, allowing you to define a task once and then invoke it multiple times throughout your program without rewriting the same logic. They also enhance modularity, breaking down complex problems into smaller, manageable chunks, which makes your code easier to understand, debug, and maintain. Every C-sharp application, for instance, begins execution with at least one class containing a special method named main. Declaring a method involves defining its signature, which includes its access level, optional modifiers, return type, method name, and any parameters. The access specifier, such as public or private, controls the method's visibility from other parts of your code. The return type specifies the data type of the value the method will send back to the caller. Use void if no value is returned. The method name is a unique identifier, and the parameter list, enclosed in parentheses, defines the data the method expects as input. To execute a method, you simply call it by its name, followed by parentheses, providing any necessary arguments that match its parameter list. If the method belongs to an object, you call it using the object's name followed by a dot and the method name, like myObject.doSomething. For static methods, you call them directly using the class name, such as console.writeLine. Methods can accept input data through parameters, which are variables defined in the method signature to receive values when the method is called. When calling the method, the values you provide are called arguments, and they must match the type and order of the defined parameters. A method can return a value to the caller using the return keyword, and this value's type must align with the method's declared return type. If a method's return type is void, it means it performs an action but does not send any value back to the calling code. Method overloading allows you to define multiple methods with the same name, provided they have different parameter lists. These differences can be in the number of parameters, their data types, or their order. Overloading enhances code readability by allowing related tasks to share a common method name, making your code more intuitive. The C-sharp compiler intelligently determines which overloaded method to call based on the arguments you pass during the method invocation. By default, arguments are passed by value, meaning a copy of the variable is sent to the method, so changes inside the method don't affect the original. However, the ref and out keywords allow you to pass arguments by reference, enabling the method to directly modify the original variable. With ref parameters, the variable must be initialized before being passed to the method, ensuring it has a value from the start. Both the method definition and the calling statement must explicitly use the ref keyword to indicate this pass-by-reference behavior. For out parameters, the variable does not need to be initialized before being passed, but the method must assign a value to it before returning. This is particularly useful when a method needs to return multiple values, as out parameters provide a way to do so. Similar to ref, both the method definition and the calling method must explicitly use the out keyword. Finally, the params keyword allows a method to accept a variable number of arguments of a specified type, simplifying method overloading. Only one params keyword is permitted in a method declaration, and it must always be the last parameter in the list. This enables you to call the method with 0 or more arguments of that type, which are then treated as an array within the method. Mastering these fundamental C-sharp method concepts will significantly enhance your programming skills, leading to more organized, reusable, and efficient code. Keep practicing, and you'll soon be building robust and scalable C-sharp applications.